let's talk about the pagan holiday that's been rebranded to be a Christian holiday that's coming up this month.
There's no such thing.
But the holiday that I'm referring to, I'm sure you guys know, is Easter. Easter is actually a rebranded version of Astra or Ostara, in which we worship the goddess of fertility. We worship the fertile grounds in which we planted seeds in.
So we have no ancient or medieval text that ever referred to an ancient pagan holiday called Ostara. All we have is Saint Bede, who says there was a goddess named Eostra. A month in spring was named after her called Eostromanoth, and in that month they celebrated her with certain feasts, but we have no idea what those feasts were called.
Christianity rebranding it, saying that like, oh, Jesus rose from the dead, is really just the seeds that we planted rising up out of the ground.
We have no evidence the worship of Eostra involved seeds coming up out of the ground, or that Christians rebranded this as an idea of Jesus rising from the dead. Historians do not say Easter is a rebranded pagan holiday, because Christians were celebrating Easter in the Roman world long before they encountered Eostra worshippers. What historians do note is that Easter is traditionally called the Pascha. When Christians started moving into Germanic regions, they started calling the celebration after the month it fell in, which was Eostromanoth. So that's why we call it Easter today. It came from the month it fell in, which was named after the goddess. But that doesn't make it pagan any more than the 4th of July would be pagan, just because it falls in a month named after Julius Caesar.
So this goes with manifestation and energy work and all of that other stuff, but really, the root of everything, we're simply worshiping the fertileness of spring.
You're welcome to do that, but that has nothing to do with the origins of Easter, which has always been a holiday celebrating the day Jesus rose from the dead. And Jesus, being the Son of God, has nothing to do with the sun in the sky. You're trying to make a connection based on how the words sound in English.
Definitely recommend looking into your religious holidays and maybe going back in history and looking at what they actually are.
And if you do that, you'll find that Easter, Valentine's Day, Christmas, and even Halloween have no pagan origins. All these holidays are Christian in origin. If you go back on my page to the time around Christmas or Halloween, you'll find numerous videos where I explain this in more detail.